It's Friday. You know what that means. So today I'm sitting in my chair. It's a very casual vlog um, because I had a seizure yesterday. Pretty good sized seizure. Haven't had one like that in a while. So I have my Starbucks coffee and it's grande iced white chocolate mocha. Has almond milk and vanilla cold foam. It's really good. So, if you saw my Instagram story, then you've been warned that this vlog is going to be something some people probably aren't going to like. Um, so, I'm giving you the option of clicking out now. Okay, so if you're staying on, just remember you've been warned. Okay, let's talk vacations. More specifically, vacation, vacation, vacation. Because we're going on 3 this year. So I'm going to talk about how that happened, how that came about. And like I said, this is a very casual vlog today because I just don't feel like getting all fixed up. So it is what it is. All right. So my first item to talk about is spring break. Spring break at TCC is a little different this year than other colleges. Some colleges, like Oklahoma State, I believe, canceled their spring break because of COVID. Um, we decided not to because we have a lot of students who are of age, and the idea is that if they're gonna decide to go, they're taking that risk. They're adults. However, TCC is doing like a 2 week virtual thing after, um, just just in case. So with me specifically with my classes, that's not going to matter because all my classes are now virtual. Um, Even my work, as I know right now, we have our work meeting on Zoom. So um, and most of my work can be done virtually anyway, to be perfectly honest. So that's really not going to affect me. So the first trip that I have to talk about happens mid March, spring break, with me and my cousin Lisa. We are going to Branson, Missouri, and Eureka Springs, Arkansas. How it's going to work is that I'm going to go and stay the night over at her house the night before. And we're just going to have a girls' night. Just hang out because we haven't done that in forever. Um, Life's got in the way. I mean, that's really all I can say. So then we're going to take off. And while we're there, we're going to stay at the Barrington Hotel and Suites um, for 4 days. I know because I'm the one paying for that one. Um, she does have us booked somewhere else. I don't know where. She hasn't said. It's a surprise. So I don't really know a whole lot about this vacation because she is the one that's planning it. So I'm kind of letting her do that this time. So that is the first trip, and it's just a girls' getaway. The second trip came out of a cancellation. Okay, so a little backstory on it. Me and my husband, we have been married 15 years in June, and we've been together 21 years in April. We wanted to have a big blowout trip because 15 years, 21 years, that's a long time to be together. So, originally we had a cruise planned through Carnival Vista, a 7-day cruise through Galveston, Texas. And we were going to do, it was going to stop at Montego Bay, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel with, I think, 3 sea days as well. It's going to be a really awesome trip. However, I noticed that cruise dates kept getting canceled, and they kept getting canceled. They kept getting canceled. I started getting nervous, so I called them. They said, yeah, the cruise is safe for now. That could change at any time. So my husband and I talked about it, and we decided together this was a gamble. This was too much of a gamble for us, because, we don't know if it would actually happen or not. And if it happened too close, and it was canceled too close, we wouldn't have anything instead. So my husband and I started looking at different locations, different vacation destinations instead. I gave him a bunch of suggestions, and maybe yes, maybe kind of, sort of. So finally, some of his like-minded friends, they went to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg in Tennessee. They loved it. So, backstory here. My cousin and I wanted to go here a long time, for years. We just never got a chance to because it's so far away. It is 12 to 14 hour drive from Tulsa. And my cousin and I didn't want to drive that far. So my husband and I decided we might fly. We have a flight booked, but we'll have to rent a car. Now, if we decide not to do that, we will drive because we have a new car. So we are staying at River Edge Inn in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, for 5 days. Honestly, Gatlinburg, the hotels are a little bit more expensive than I thought. It's fine, we can cover it. But if you want a decent one, you're going to have to pay some money at the time we're going anyway. Because we're going in June, because that's when our anniversary is. But that's fine, because this is our 15th wedding anniversary, So where we're going is River Edge Inn. It's pretty inexpensive. It's not too bad price. And it's a 4.5 out of 5 ratings. That's really good. We're actually staying in a king balcony room with a jetted tub because I love my jetted tubs. So that's what we're doing. Now, before we go to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, we're going to make a stop in Nashville, Tennessee. And we're staying there a couple of nights at a place called Club Hotel. And it's a really nice place too. So we're looking forward to it. I've already kind of looked up some things that we will be doing. Gatlinburg is really known for the Skylift, which, if you've ridden the Skyliner at Disney, yeah, it's kind of familiar to that, only this one is a lot higher. It's like 600 feet into the air. and it's a little scary. But the views are spectacular. I may have to take an anxiety pill because I'm afraid of heights before we get in there, because there's like two different types of it, either the gondola or the open air. And they said in order to get the whole experience, you want the open air because you're out in the elements. So we've just started really planning this vacation. Gatlinburg kind of looks a lot like Eureka Springs, and we're staying downtown, so it looks a lot like Eureka Springs. And Pigeon Forge looks pretty much like Branson on steroids. So it's funny how that worked out. But we're excited, and told you this was gonna be a long video. Yeah. Okay. So now comes time for the third trip. The third trip happens in September into October. And we're going to Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. We're going to do that. We have our park days right now. The first park is actually we're going to is Epcot. Because I want to go to Epcot and get it done. And the second day is Animal Kingdom, because we want to ride Flight of Passage. So we want to do like those two intensive parks first and get them done. And yeah, so we're excited about that. But that's it. That's our 3 vacations so far that we're doing this year. And we are looking forward to them. We're excited about it. And I'm glad I was able to share it with you. So until next time, have a magical week.